Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. So everyone in the show has their own, like, little master-student kind of relationship thing. You know, Toph is sort of like the master to Aang, and so is Katara. Katara was also, like, the student to the waterbending master in the northern tribe. And also Toph was taught the basics of earthbending by her master.
And Appa is Sokka's master.
Well, that's the thing about this episode. This episode's title is literally Sokka's master.
Which is Appa.
Maybe. I mean, they both love, well, actually, no. I'd say Sokka probably has more agenda than Appa. Appa's main thing is, alright, I'm going to fly here. Alright, I'm going to lay down. Oh, you need me to fight? Alright. Tail wave. Wham! Just blow him into oblivion. But the thing with Sokka's master, Sokka doesn't really have any, like, he had his father with him early on to, like, teach him a couple things, but now that he's growing up, you know, he wants to be able to do more because everyone around him is literally a bender.
Well, I mean,
the Avatar, a waterbending master, and an earthbending master. And then you have Momo, who with a pistol could have ended the series by now.
That's true.
And then, of course, you have Appa, a gigantic flying bison that can launch people into the atmosphere with his tail. And then there's Sokka with Boomerang.
Well, I mean, he's got all, like, the traditional water tribe weapons. I mean, he's trained with. I mean, he's got a blade, a boomerang, a club.
Well, yeah, and plus Sokka seems to be a really good strategist.
Well, I mean, and then he was trained by the Kyoshi warriors. So I mean, he's got like a Earth Kingdom style of fighting too. I mean,
well, yeah, but the thing is, you have to dedicate yourself to a discipline, like try and at least master it in some way, and then you can add different stuff. For instance, everyone has their base that they start out with in MMA. For instance, Justin Gaethje, who's like one of the best fighters right now, started out with wrestling, and then he picked up boxing, kickboxing, and now he's pretty much one of the most perfect fighters out there because as good at wrestling as he doesn't wrestle. He tries to knock your head off now. And ever since he, like, learned to box and, like, stop, instead of, like, trying to trudge through and just take punches to the face and just, like, beat the guy down, instead he's, like, slipping punches now and he's, like, doing as you're supposed to do with boxing. Dodge. Everyone has... Exactly. Everyone has their base martial arts that they start out with. And I don't think Sokka's really had one. I think he's had little mishmashes here and there where he learns a couple things. And the Water Tribe weapons, I mean, you know, he's just mainly played around with those, growing up with it and getting familiar with them. I mean, he's decent with the boomerang, but in a fight, he hasn't really been able to prove himself. Well, we got Sokka's master, the episode queued up here. Let's get on screen, give it a watch.
Wow, this is amazing to watch.
Kinda makes you realize how insignificant we are.
You've seen nothing once, you've seen it 1,000 times.
Oh man, you've never not seen anything like this.
The fire is gonna destroy that town!
Not if we can stop it!
You know,
Would be pretty annoying hanging out with people that were that powerful all the time.
Look at you. You're just a fat, disgusting old man.
at least that's what he wants them to think.
All you guys can do this awesome bending stuff, like putting out forest fires and flying around and making other stuff fly around. I can't fly around, okay? I can't do anything.
That's not true.
I appreciate the effort, but the fact is, Each of you is so amazing and so special, and I'm not.
I know something that's gonna make you feel better.
You do? Shopping! Hey, how about these?
No. Careful. You're gonna... Yeah. It was either gonna be that head or the other one. Oh!
Pretty slick, huh? Well, I need to complete the outfit as a windsword.
What's a windsword?
Is where I get a...
Hell yeah. I wish that he just wore that for the rest of the fucking series. That would be fantastic.
Metalhead like you, that's like your dream right there. It's like custom character in Dark Souls.
Fucking rolls up into the Fire Nation during the Eclipse dressed like that, and they're like,
Is that the...
that's the Avatar?
And then...
It's like when they
Where's my white flag?
Run! Run!
it's like they let you customize the character and then you have to watch them in the cutscene. And it's like, this doesn't,
You're right.
this was not. This was
My
not
custom,
good.
my custom character in the cutscene.
No, that's like the level 110 custom character, though.
No shit. That's New Game Plus right there when you
Yeah,
play it
pretty
through
much.
after you've already got everything.
Yeah. And just, how can I make this dude look as ridiculously over the top as possible?
Absolutely.
That's fucking awesome. I love that.
Look at the fucking claw. Holy shit.
I love the skull on his fucking shoulder.
Oh, yeah, the shoulder
It's
paul-
got
yeah,
a
the
fucking
skull pauldron.
mohawk, like of spikes.
Yes.
Little goblin knee pads.
Yes. The hoofs. He's got the little. Oh no, those are curl tops at the steel toes. Oh god, and also that Immortan Joe friggin' chest piece. Yeah, he's like, I wish I had abs like this in real life.
sword handle, and then I just swing this around and bend air out like a blade.
Yeah, nice.
I'll just stick to what I got.
Too heavy of a Kanabo. You're holding it wrong. Oh.
That's an original from Pian Dao, the greatest sword master and sword maker in Fire Nation history. He lives in the big castle up the road from here.
That's it! A master. We've all had masters to help us get better. You should see if you can study with Pian Dao.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Oh. Doing work.
Can I help you? You should know the master turns almost everyone away. What did you bring him to prove your worth?
Oh.
Well,
Right. Let's get this over with.
Master, my name is Sokka, and I wish to be instructed in the way of the sword.
Sokka? That's an unusual name.
Oh, really?
Also that voice,
where
you
I
may
come
recognize
from, the
it.
Fire Nation colonies, it's a pretty normal name.
And you think you deserve to learn from the master?
I have a lot to learn.
You're not doing a very good job of selling yourself.
I don't know if I am worthy.
I see. Well then, let's find out together how worthy you are. I will train you. First thing you must learn is that your weapon is an extension of yourself.
Like a second head.
Well,
An extension
more
of
like
one's
an
arm.
extra long, really sharp arm.
That makes it even better now that I know that it was the Liquid Terminator where he had an extra long,
Yes!
sharp arm.
Exactly, the references. Get it, old man.
Warrior practices a variety
Ira's
of
gonna be
arts to
ripped
keep
when he
his
gets out of
mind
here.
Sharp. Write your name.
Precision.
Writing my name will make me a better swordsman.
When
Well,
you
do
write
that
your
to the
name,
brush.
You stamp the paper with your identity.
Precision.
You cannot take back a stroke of the brush or a stroke of the sword.
So this is about putting my identity on the page, right?
Oh, that's one way to do it.
Idiot.
Ow! Ow! Damn it!
In battle, you only have an instant to take everything in.
Wow. Beautiful.
Now paint it. You added a rainbow. Rock gardening teaches the warrior to manipulate his surroundings
Distractions.
and use them to his advantage.
Huh.
Hey, would you mind grabbing a cold drink for me?
I'll take a slice of lemon in mine.
Hey! Very nice.
You are ready for a real sword.
Are you giving me one of yours?
No. Your sword must be an extension of yourself. So tomorrow, you will make your own sword. You must trust your steel with your life. Choose carefully.
Master, would it be possible for me to leave and bring back a special material for my sword?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Sokka! We missed you so much.
Say something funny.
Funny how?
Okay. See?
What's their deal?
I don't know. They missed you or something. I didn't care.
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh.
Do you think we can make a sword out of a meteorite?
We'll make a sword unlike any other in the world. It wasn't your skills that impressed me. No, it certainly wasn't your skills. You showed something beyond that. Creativity, versatility, intelligence. I believe that you are more worthy than any man I have ever trained.
I'm sorry, Master. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not from the Fire Nation. I'm from the Southern Water Tribe. I lied so that I could learn swordsmanship from you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Whoa!
Look what you've become.
Yeah. Look what he's become. Holy
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Also, with the amount of food they're giving him, there's no way he could be that big. You'd have to have so many calories to maintain that.
Yeah.
Excellent. Using your superior agility against an older opponent. Good use of terrain, fighting from the high ground. Make them fight for you!
Ooh.
Excellent work, Sokka.
Damn.
I think I'm a little old to be fighting the Avatar. Oh, I've been around a while. You pick things up. Of course, I knew from the beginning that Sokka was Water Tribe. You might want to think of a better Fire Nation cover name. Try Lee. There's a million Lees. Knowledge
No,
of the art
I'm shutting my
belongs to
mouth.
us all.
I about said something about regretted.
Sokka, you must continue your training on your own.
The master wanted you to have this as something to remember him by.
It's a pie show tile.
The White Lotus. Huh.
What does it mean?
I have no idea.
Cool.
I thought you might like this, since you've probably never had a chance to bend Space Earth before.
Check this out.
You know, I don't think there's such a thing as Space Earth. If it's from space, then it's not really Earth.
Must you ruin everything?
Hell yeah.
There you go. Sokka now has a space sword, which is, you know, as you pointed out on, was on...
Space pants.
Yeah. It...
Our pants are covered in outer space.
I keep
Have
going
you
back
seen
to
Space Pants, Micah?
No, I don't include what you're talking about.
Oh no, you gotta show Micah Space Pants. now.
We'll do that after we're done with this. That reminds me of friggin' Dragon Ball Z Abridged. It's like, oh, my space pod. Oh, my space star. We get it. You're from space. Shut up. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, Robert Patrick, a.k.a. the T-1000, which you got the reference. I'm glad. Yes. Oh. When I found out it was him, I was just like, it's more like a long, sharp, a longer, more sharp arm. It's like, you know,
That's pretty good.
you crafty devils, you're too smart for your own good. You've seen Terminator 2?
Obviously.
Okay, yeah. Gosh, because I'm not aware which ones you've seen, which ones you haven't seen.
I've seen all but the two most recent, I think.
I think that's for the best.
I mean, honestly, like Terminator and then like Judgment Day. I mean, those are just top notch. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Rise of the Machines, I'll say this, is a mediocre film, but damn, that ending knocks it up a notch.
yeah, I mean the ending was cool, but yeah, for the most part, it's okay.
Well, no, like I said, it's mediocre.
Yeah.
I mean, the writing, the writing was a little like second class compared to it. You're going up against James Cameron, so it's hard to really
Yeah.
compare.
Yeah.
But I'll say this: the action was really good. The crane scene was really, really cool, and yeah. Also, you know, I think Kristanna Loken could have been a pretty cool like adversary, but you know, kind of made I don't know. I think the TX was an okay concept. It's just it could have been more inventive. Anyway, yeah. So, so the Avatar now has a sword. Well, a sword protege, I guess you could say, and he's got a space sword, which, as you pointed out, was on Man at Arms, and yeah. Is not the best metal to use.
Well, they use an actual meteorite, and you can. It's just you got to work it a lot.
You got to hammer the shit out of it.
I mean,
but the thing is, with cultivating space, cultivating like materials like that, would be exhausting. But they say in order for well, it's just like the Dyson sphere. You know how they have to pretty much get you know, these roaming satellites around the sun to gather energy for human consumption, therefore providing us with enough energy to last humanity pretty much throughout the rest of our existence. There's several theories on how they can do that, but you know, they say a Dyson sphere is probably the most viable option, and they say in order to properly do it around our sun, they would have to pretty much mine Mercury dry, which would be very difficult considering Mercury, the surface temperature of Mercury is over 3,000 degrees. I mean, that'd be difficult. But yeah, I'm just shocked at how well Sokka adapted to you know, swordplay, because like we saw, like he has like some basic skill with weapons, you know, from his handling. Like there were some that were foreign to him, like the long spear. He had like the long spear, and it was like wobbling in his hands as he was like carrying it. It's like,
I guess you'd probably have to have tungsten equipment to mine mercury.
Yes.
Because its melting point is 6,192 degrees.
Yes.
If mercury is only 3,000 and something, then you could do it with tungsten equipment.
Yeah, but you'd have to get stuff to dissipate the heat as well. Especially, well, if you're using machinery, then you could probably properly insulate the machinery to do that with tungsten. But if you're talking like a human being,
yeah,
no, human beings would.
I wouldn't think that a person would be.
What do you mean mine mercury? Like what are you getting from mercury?
You're pretty much getting all the raw materials. You know how our planet has an X amount of materials?
Right.
They say that there would be enough on our planet to potentially do it. However, given all that we would have to do in order to cultivate and mine mercury, it would cost us more to do that. Plus, you know, all the raw materials that are untapped on Mercury which they say mercury is predominantly, I forget the type of iron they said it was, but it was a Kurzgesagt, the In a Nutshell channel that pointed it out, that mercury would be our best option for raw material in terms of something of that magnitude, given what we would have to build in order to get there and set it up. And it would take humanity, even with advanced science and everything, the projected time would be like 25 to 30 years. Much like how it's taking Elon Musk, his Mars, his plan to launch someone to Mars is what, 2024, 2025, I think?
Oh, I have no idea.
But, yeah, it's going to take time to build the rockets and build the technology, and, as much as, I really wish that the Apollo missions, us going to the moon, that's like our greatest achievement since we as a species have risen up. We've gone to a different orbiting satellite of ours, the moon. Now, say the greatest one after that would be Mars, because it's the most livable conditions for us. It's within the living range, although it doesn't have an atmosphere, which is a problem. But you see, there's different routes for humanity to take, and I'm wondering if space travel is space. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of hard to answer questions that only the future. The only way we can really know the answer is if in the future it either works or it doesn't, which who knows. But yeah, hey, we got off topic. That's about par for the course right there.
Damn, that never happens.
No, never. We're usually so good about staying on topic. Oh, God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Sokka's Master. And also, Iroh is getting ripped, getting jacked. Holy crap. So, I can't wait for y'all to see what's going to happen next. Oh, man. The pieces just keep building up and building up to the climax of this, and it's just no words. I'm just going to shut my mouth right now. So everyone, thank you very much for tuning in, and I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
Micah.
I am Nick.
We'll see you then, everybody. Peace out.
Rip and tear until it is done.